Hello.
Hi.
Hi there. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine.
That's great to hear. So, have you made up your mind regarding if you wanted to do this a 2 hour class or just 1 hour class today?
Just 1 hour.
All right, that is not a problem. I can do that for you. So, now I have seen here that you haven't added any topic for today, and we will be doing the correction for number 15, 16, and 17. Okay?
Okay.
There. So, let are you ready to start our lesson for today?
Yes.
Very good. So, my dear, before we continue, I just would like to let you know that on our next meeting, I will be giving you time limit. Seriously, I will be strict about it. Time limit for creating your own thoughts for answering this one. Okay? Because I want to make sure that you will be effective when it comes to writing and also speaking. For the speaking, it is not a problem. You're actually good at it. As you noticed, I do have minimum correction in your pronunciation. It's just that we need to focus as well on your writing. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So it doesn't matter if you will write a lot. The thing is, the thought is complete and the thought is there.
Okay.
Very good. So now let us do number 15. Number 15 question is: the University International Office is going to hold a social event. Have we done discussing this one? Not yet, right?
Um.
Oh, yeah, not yet. We are done with the first one, which is, I thought it's the same. Sorry. So here, which one of the following choices do you think is the best? International Food Fair, International Music Festival, International Film Festival. On your first sentence, I think the best choose is the first choice, International Food Fair. So for this one, I was unable to correct this, sorry. But this should be choice. Choose is a verb, choice is a noun. Okay, so you have to be careful about that. So I think the best choice is the International Food Affair. If you will say, I think the best choose is the first choice, it is grammatically incorrect. And the reason why I use the best choice is because we are describing a noun. You are describing choice, the International Food Affair, using a verb as well. I think verb, and then this is an adjective or a noun, and this is the noun, the subject itself. You
Okay.
you got it?
Yes.
Very, very good. Now, let us proceed to the next paragraph. For one reason, okay? For one reason, not don't say for one, okay? For one, you have to say for one reason, okay?
Okay.
I think the social event should be very interesting and not serious. So the food fair will become very interesting. See, it's redundant. You said very interesting in the same sentence. You can just say, I think the social event should not be serious. Okay? Should not be serious. So that, so that the food fair will become very interesting and we can eat a lot in there. Okay? I remove the fair because you already said here food fair. It will be redundant because it's just one sentence only. So I also remove except the food because I believe you are talking about aside from the food that you will be eating, you will be enjoying some activities, right?
Yes.
There. So I remove except the food. I just said aside from the foods. We can also hold another activity in the fair. Actually, this should be the end of the sentence. That should be a period. And this should be in a capital form. Aside from the foods, we can also hold another activity in the fair, like we can sing together or play some little games, and it will be a lot of fun for students, not very funny. Again, doing activities should not make you laugh, but should make you have fun, right?
Yes.
Fun is a noun. You are talking about a noun. You are not talking about an action word that students should do. Okay? They should be enjoying, they should be having fun, like that. You got it?
Yes.
Very good. Do you have questions for the corrections in um, paragraph 1 and 2?
No.
Are you sure you're getting it?
Yes.
Very good. Now let us proceed to the next paragraph. Secondly, everyone needs to eat. Okay? This noun is a plural form. So your verb should be in a singular form with an S. Okay?
Okay.
If it is a singular form, if you're noun in a singular form, you should just use the word as it is without the S. Like for example, I need to take a break. She need to walk away. He need to he need to verify something like that. Okay?
Okay.
So there. So no one should dislike eating. Should, why did I use should? Because you are saying that everyone needs to eat. So no one should not dislike eating. Okay? So it should be they, sorry. You're pertaining to the people, so you should use they. They may have different choices of food. Not there maybe have the different choose on. That's grammatically incorrect. You can say they may have different choices of food. But no one, or sorry, but everyone should eat. No one not eating is incorrect. Okay? You got it, my dear?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very good. So, I corrected this one as well. I think everyone can relax and can attend in the social event. Good is not um good is not a verb in this one. And it is should not be applicable on this sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Because you said everyone can relax and they can attend the social event. You can use verbs, I mean, helping verbs in the same sentence, like I can run and I can hide. I can do this while I can do that. But the verb words itself should not be very redundant. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Like, I need to sleep because I need to wake up early. That is redundant. You have to say, I have to sleep because I need to wake up early. One more. Um, I want to walk away because I want to go out because I want to play in the rain. That's redundant. You can say, I will go out because I want to play in the rain. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Next. What is this word, by the way? I highlighted in red because I don't know what you mean by this word.
Uh, oh, think. I
Think.
also type think. Yes.
So it should be think about other events. There. Well, that is good. Again, you should say think about other events. The S should be on the noun, not on this word, not on the helping word. All right?
Okay.
Are you okay, my dear? You sound sad.
No. I just a little sleepy. Sorry.
That's why you are not that talkative. Because if you are not sleepy, you will be asking me questions right away. I understand. So there. Think about other events like international music festival, like that, okay? So again, the noun should, or the s should be on the noun.
Okay.
Okay, next. So if we hold a music or film festival, many people would not attend. Attending is a present continuous word, but what you are talking about here is a possible thing that may happen and not happening yet. Am I correct?
Yes.
There. So you can use attending if you will say many people are not attending the film festival. It means it is continuously happening. Many people are not attending, okay, the film festival. But if you are talking about an option which can happen or which should happen in the future, then we should not use present continuous words. All right? So here, and that's a sorrowful thing. Sorrowful is an adjective. Sorrow is a noun. Okay? If you are
Okay.
describing a thing, you have to use an adjective. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So, next, don't you said that's a sorrow thing if the event don't attend by many people. So don't is not appropriate or means a it will provide you an incorrect grammar on this sentence, and that is why I actually remove it and replace it with will not be attend oh sorry if the event will not be attended by many people. Yeah, sorry, this should be correct. Will not be attended by many people. Okay? Don't is not appropriate, but will not be is actually the same meaning as don't. It's just that don't has a different way to express its meaning for this statement. Do you got it?
I'm confused.
Okay, here's the thing. Your original statement is, and that's a sorrow thing in the event don't attended by many people. You cannot say don't because this is causing grammatical error in your statement. That is why I replace it with will not be attended. Because we are actually talking about a future thing that may happen. Am I correct?
Yes.
So there. If you use don't, which is a present tense, or if you want to use don't, then your statement should be, it's a sorrowful thing that people don't attend the event. That's it. You can only use don't if that's going to happen. It's a sorrowful thing that people don't attend the event. So again, we will use don't if we are talking about a present thing. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Will not be, it's basing on the future thing that can happen, but not an assurance that it will happen. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. So again, Mike, do you have questions with the corrections for the third paragraph?
Now.
Very good. Can you please read this for me? The whole paragraph, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think the best choice is the International Food Fair, and that's for two reasons. For one reason, I think the social event should not be serious, so that the food fair will become very interesting, and we can eat a lot in there. In there, aside from the foods, we can also hold another activity in the fair, like we can sing together or play some little games, and it will be a lot of fun for students. Secondly, everyone needs to eat, so no one should dislike eating. They may have different choices of food, but everyone should eat, and for this reason, I think everyone can relax and can attend in the social event. Think about other events like International Music Festival or International Film Festival. Some people don't like music or film. They just like to eat. So if we hold the music or film festival, many people would not attend, and that's a sorrow thing if the event will not be attended by many people.
Very good. Thank you so much for reading that to me. I just have a very quick question. Again, how do you pronounce this word?
Sorrowful.
Very good. Could you please read again this for me?
And that's a sorrowful thing if the event will not be attended by many people.
Very good. Thank you so much. Now, I would like I would like to know as well, how do you read this word?
Uh, chooses of,
Choices.
choices of.
There. If you will be clicking on the word, you will see there the correction that I made. And this is how you should pronounce the word as it is. Choices.
Choices.
There. Okay?
Okay.
So let us go to number 16. You live in a crowded city with only one green space, the city park. The government recently proposes to build a housing complex on this only green space. Do you think this is a good idea? So first, I think this idea is bad. And to illustrate my point, I will talk about these two reasons. I remove me and replace it with my. I believe you know the reason why. Do you, my dear?
Yes.
Why? Can you defend your answer that you understand why I replace me with why?
I think I do understand. I think I just type it incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, I got it. So again, I will talk about these two reasons. You have to emphasize what are you going to talk to. You have to talk about these two reasons. Okay? Like the other things you can say is like I don't want to talk about it. Let us to let us talk about these things happening in our country like that. You cannot say I don't talk it. It's wrong. And let us talk about our country or let us talk our country. That is also wrong. Okay? Or let us talk what is happening in our country. So that is incorrect. That's why we have to emphasize using the preposition about. Okay? About this. Do you got it, my dear?
No, I confused.
You're confused. Actually, preposition, using prepositions are really confusing. But do you know what are their purpose? The purpose of prepositions, let me type it in here. The purpose of prepositions is to um, it is to show direction, guide in a sentence. Okay? Or, introducing something in a sentence. Okay? And this is all actually combined with a noun phrase. Okay? Do you got it, my dear?
I'm thinking.
It's okay. Take your time to think. Like, for example, let me give you an example. I will be looking forward to seeing you again. To see you again. Forward is your preposition. You cannot say, I will be looking to see you again. You can say that, but it will not provide you the complete thought because you don't have this guide in your sentence. Okay? You cannot, you can just say, it's like, I'm hoping to see you again. One more. I will be cooking food after I wash the dishes. After is your preposition. You cannot say, I will be cooking food, I wash the dishes. right?
Yes.
So this is giving directions. This is showing directions or guide in a sentence to make the sentence complete. Okay. One more. Um, I, um, I want to tell you about what happened in our country. You cannot say, or about is your preposition. And you cannot say, I want to tell you what happened in our country. Yes, you can say, I want to tell you what happened to our country, but can you be specific? Like that. Because again, it's giving directions. It's like it's guiding you to complete your sentence, your thought on the sentence. One more. Um, I will take a shower before I go to bed or I go to sleep. You cannot say, I will take a shower, I go to sleep, right?
Yes.
That is why we use the preposition before. Because you are guiding your actions. You're using directions in your sentence. Okay? So these prepositions are using or uses as a guide, being used as a guide, being used to show direction on what are you going to do or what are you're trying to say. You got it?
Yes.
So do you now know why I used about these two reasons?
Yes.
Very good. So next, firstly, if the only green space is disappeared, is this going to happen now or are you talking about a future thing that will happen?
Uh, Future thing. Uh, I think they both okay.
I think it's not. Because
Why?
if you will use is, you should say the only green space is going to disappear. That is how you should use your sentence. But if you are stating a possibility because you have used if is stating a possibility.
Oh, okay.
Like, if I fall in love, will you be there for me? If I fall, will you catch me? If I talk to you, will you talk to me? Like that. You're stating a possibility.
Okay.
So if you're using if, we should use a possible verb as well. And that is a will. That is will, not is. Okay?
Okay.
There. So if the only green space will disappear, where will the city's inhabitant play on weekends? We don't have one weekend, but we have 2 weekends, right? Saturday and Sunday. So it should be weekends. I remove can. Again, we are stating a future possibility, not a present possibility. Or, yeah, present possibility. Where will the city's inhabitant play on weekends? You cannot use to on this one because it will be grammatically incorrect. Okay? Next, they have nowhere to play every weekend. Okay? It's okay to not use weekends here because you use every, which means each day. Okay? And I think children likes to go into the park with their friends. Children is a plural noun. So the verb should be in a singular form. And by that, we need to use S. Going, again, is a present continuous word. And we are thinking of a possible thing that will happen in the future, not a continuous thing that is happening now. That is why I replace going to just go. You got it?
Yes.
Very good. And play. That's it. And play. Why did I remove with your friends in the park? Because you already said it on the first part. With park with your friends. It's just the other way around, but it's the same. It's just that the park is the first word and friends is the last word. With and there are in here as well. You just jumble it here. Okay, that's why I remove it. Do you see my reason?
Yes.
Again, it's just the same, my dear. With their friends. Yeah, park with their friends. Sorry. The park with their friends. And you said with their friends in the park. It's just the same, right? It may not be literally typed as it is, but the words used, the words used are the same.
So is it a redundant?
Yes, it is. It is really redundant. So next, oh, you have questions for paragraph 1 and paragraph 2?
No.
Okay, very good. So again, let us do the second part or the third paragraph. Secondly, the global warming is a very severe problem. You already said global warming, and you will say again global warm for global. So this is redundant. You're using two nouns in one sentence or in one phrase. Another one, you again said global in just one sentence. Okay?
Okay.
But here, my dear, you should know how to use periods properly. This is actually a complete sentence. So for this one, you can do it another sentence, or you can create or start another sentence. The trees or other plants are good are good for the earth or are good for nature. That not just global. I think it's pretty inappropriate in your sentence. The trees the trees or other plants are good for nature. And it will decrease the speed that global warming is providing, not happening. Because global warming is not like a thing that is or a thing that is how can I say it? It is not a thing there. It is not a thing. It is a situation, right?
Yes.
So there. And that is why I think happening is not an appropriate verb or present continuous verb on this sentence. And I replace it with is providing. Okay? Do you have questions for the corrections I made on the third paragraph?
Um, no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very good. Let us go ahead and do the last paragraph. If the green space will disappear and will be replaced with buildings, let's just remove this by, and will be replaced with buildings, that will decrease the speed of global warming. That will increase, I mean, the speed of global warming. And that's a terrible thing for humans who live on Earth. For humans. There. So here, I added will be because again this is a possible thing that will happen in the future. Again, for using if. Replaced is a what do you call this? Present progressive verb replaced with ed. Okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that it is a past tense, because if you will be using will be replaced, it is a, I think it's future progressive verb that we are talking here. Okay?
Okay.
Again, we are still talking about a future thing that will happen. And see here, I removed the because it is not appropriate. This is a countable noun. Okay? You specifically says buildings. So this can be an accountable noun. An, oh sorry, this will be an a countable noun. Okay? So it means you can count buildings. So for this one, for humans, and I use live only because humans are in a plural form. So, oh sorry, humans are in a singular form. So we should use the plural verb, live. Okay?
Okay.
If we say here people, we can use who lives on earth. You get it?
Yes.
Do you have further questions for the last paragraph?
No.
Are you sure you are understanding it?
Yes.
100%?
Yes.
Very good, very clever. Can you please read this again with the corrections done? Thank you.
As far as I'm concerned, I think this idea is bad. And to illustrate my point, I will talk about these two reasons. Firstly, if the only green space will disappear, where will be cities inhabitants play on weekends? They have nowhere to play every weekend, and I think children like to go to the park with their friends and play. Uh,
And play.
and play.
Okay.
So the idea is bad for the city's inhabitants and the children. Secondly, the global warming is a very severe problem. The trees or other plants are good for nature, and it will decrease the speed that global warming is providing. If the green space will disappear and will be replaced with buildings, that will increase the speed of global warming, and that's the terrible thing for humans who live on Earth.
Very good. So again, my dear, please be mindful of the proper pauses. I actually observed as well that um, we need to work on more about using proper sentences, not just about commas, okay? So that it will not make your sentences inaccurate or inappropriate. So here, first, I would like to know how you pronounce this word.
Illustrate.
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 Illustrate. The stress is in illustrate.
Illustrate.
Very good. And how about this word? How do you pronounce this?
Well.
Will.
Well.
There. Will. It's a short I, so it should be pronounced as I. Okay.
Okay.
Again.
Well.
Very good. Will. Because if you will say well, it's WELL. Like that. Okay. So you have to be careful. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So again, you don't have further questions on this one, right?
Yes.
Very good. Then let us proceed with number 17. See, you're improving as as we go along with doing this activity. For the last part, you have less corrections. And this is really workable. I really, really appreciate this. So for question number 17, things always change in an unexpected way. Please describe a thing that you have please describe a thing you have recently done that 10 years ago you never imagined you would do. I become a teacher and these are the things I never imagined I would do. I removed D in the imagine. Why? You used become. If you say I became a teacher and these are the things I never imagined I would do, I will consider that. Okay? So,
Okay.
aside from this, you can also say I became a teacher and these are the things I never imagined I would do. The difference between became and become makes the verb different as well. Okay?
Okay.
But either of the sentences are correct. Alright? So you have question with a paragraph number 1.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure, what it is. What is it?
This is uh is is incorrect.
Yes. If you
Why?
say this is, you're only pertaining to one thing. But if you're saying a lot, you should use are. This is the thing that I wanted to happen in the future. This is the thing that I want to do most. But if you are talking about a lot of things that these are the things that I wanted to happen in the future. These are the ideas that I wanted to do. You should use are if you are talking to a lot of things.
Maybe this I should change it to
There. That can also be applicable. Okay?
so they both right correct here this and this.
Okay. The usage of this is to talk about a person, a thing, or idea that is present or near the place. So these are pertaining to a present time. If you will be using this is just the plural form of this word. If you will be saying this are, yes, this is correct, and this is also correct. Okay?
Okay.
Again, neither of these are correct.
Okay.
Okay. Great. So, now, do you still have questions for part 1?
No.
Okay, great. Next, let us do paragraph 2. When I was a child, you will never say where. You will only use where if you are pertaining to a third, should I say, to secondary people, secondary person, or plural form of nouns, like they were having a family affair, like that. But if you will be using I, you have to use was. Okay? Because you are alone. You are not a lot. So there. When I was a child, okay, I don't like or my I don't like the or my teachers. Okay? Unless you are talking about all the teachers in your school that you don't like. You can just ignore this. But if you are talking about your teachers or some specific teachers, then you can use the or my. Okay?
Okay.
Because they are serious, not their. Do you know the difference of using they are and the THEIR?
Yes, I know.
Okay. But to give emphasis on that one, there is being used to, or there is an adjective. It's like they wanted to talk about their fashion. But if you are talking about a noun, it should be they. They are. Okay? Okay. Next, remove exclamation points or exclamation marks. Why? You are pertaining this as a sentence. Unless you will be writing or you will be doing these quotations. I will not consider that wrong. It's like you are copying what is exactly your teachers are telling you. I will consider that correct. But if you will be including that in in your sentence alone, then you should not use exclamation points. Okay?
Okay.
There. Next, here. Oh, do you have any questions for paragraph number 2?
No.
Very good. Then let us proceed with paragraph number 3. I think my real job is being a musician. You are trying to describe yourself. You are describing yourself. So we need to use a preposition to direct your words. Being. Okay? Again, as what I have explained a while ago, preposition shows direction or guide in your sentence. So I think my real job is being a musician. So that is more comfortable for me. Comfortable is a noun. Comfort. Sorry. Um, Let me just verify. Because I think, yeah, comfortable is an adjective. Comfort is a noun. If you are describing what it is giving you, then you should use comfortable, not as an adjective and not a noun. Okay? Do you got it, my dear?
Yes.
You are not confused? Again, comfort is a noun, comfortable is an adjective.
But I don't want to mean comfortable.
What are you trying to say? You are going to use this as a noun,
No, it's not is the meaning. I don't want to mean the meaning is comfortable.
So
I
why
want
did sorry.
um um I would just want to mean I feel
You feel comfort when doing this.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Then we should rephrase your sentence. This is totally incorrect. You can say, I think my real job is being a musician because I feel comfort in doing it. There. You are describing the noun. You feel comfort in doing it. Okay?
Okay.
And talking about my student. Why talking? Because you are representing a thing that is current or that is, continuously happening. You are talking about your student. She is a good girl, but she's a piano player. I always tell her to do this or to do that. So this is like a continuous thing that is happening, right?
Yeah.
And that is why we use talking. Next, but you also play it wrong, not the. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Then that's it. Not just end the sentence. And that is where you will be doing the new sentence. As a result. I think to be a music teacher is a tiring work. This is a continuous thing that is happening. That's why I use the word tiring. And maybe 10 years ago, I have become. You are thinking about what should happen in your future if you do this and if you do that. Not I can be. If you say I can be, you are stating a present thing, a present possible thing. If you are talking about a thing that happened on the past that you thought that happened today, you should say have become. This is what you call past perfect tense.
Mm,
Very
okay.
confusing, right? I know. English is really confusing. But again, that is the purpose. We are talking about a past perfect tense. Have
Okay.
have become. Next, rather than to be a music teacher, not rather than be a music teacher. Rather than to be or rather than being a music teacher. Okay? Either of these are correct. Rather than to be or rather than being a music teacher. All right?
Okay.
Do you have questions for the third paragraph?
Now.
All right, very good. Now that we are done with the correction, can you please read this for me again with the right words?
Okay.
Thank you.
I become a teacher, and these are the things I never imagined I would I would do. I be When I was a child, I don't like to go to school. Especially I don't like my teachers because they are serious and always says write your homework or behave yourself. I think they are boring people and their job is boring too. They always blame someone, so I thought I would never be a teacher. Although now I am a teacher, but I'm not always teaching. I think my real job is being a musician because I feel comfort in doing it and talking about my student. She is a good girl, but she is a piano player. I always tell her to do this or to do that, but she also play it wrong. As a result, I think to be a music teacher is a tiring work. And maybe 10 years ago, I have become a real and famous musician rather than to be a music teacher.
Very good, and thank you so much for reading that to me. I just have one quick question. How do you read this word again, my dear?
Image.
Imagined.
Imagined.
Very good. Or imagine.
Imagine.
Very good. Image is if this is the word. That is how you pronounce image. But this is imagine. Okay? You got it?
Okay. Yes.
Very good. Last, how do you pronounce this word?
Rather.
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 Again?
Rather.
Very good. So there, my dear. Do you have further questions with the topics that we have discussed for today?
Yes.
What was that?
Here. This sentence I want to mean, I think in my future I will become a musician, not a teacher.
Ah, because you said 10 years ago. So you're talking about the past. So instead of saying 10 years ago, you should say 10 years from now.
And maybe I'm type incorrect.
Yeah, it's okay. So if you will be talking about a future thing, you should say 10 years from now.
Oh, okay.
Because if you say 10 years ago, you're talking about your past.
Yes.
I can be there. So that is where this will be correct. I can be a real and famous musician rather than being a music teacher. There. There. That is how you should do it. Okay.
Okay.
Do you still have further questions?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very good then. Shall I be waiting for your new questions that we can do for tomorrow?
Okay.
All right. Let me know if you have uploaded it so that I can go ahead and do the correction so that we will not be accumulating a lot of time. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So please take your lunch now. It's already 11 in the morning. And please do take care and enjoy the rest of your day, my dear, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for attending our class today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Bye now.
Bye bye.